Well, the Troubleshooters have been warning you about a Headstone salesman for years, and now he's facing even more fraud charges. Our Nydia Hahn has been on this case for nearly a decade and joins us now with the latest developments. Nydia.
Sarah, these new charges against Greg Stefan Jr. are federal, brought by the U.S. Attorney's Office, but the allegations are all too familiar. The U.S. Attorney says the 54-year-old of Upper Merion defrauded hundreds of grieving customers, taking their money for headstones and engraving services, knowing he would not deliver on his promises.
You do have so many complaints against your business.
Since 2015, the Troubleshooters have been warning about Greg Stefan Jr. and his companies that have operated under 24 names. In fact, our reporting led the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office to shut him down in the Keystone State, but Stefan then opened up business in New Jersey. Now the U.S. Attorney's Office is taking action, arresting and charging Stefan with 7 counts of wire fraud.
Don't know how anybody can come in and take advantage of somebody when they're hurting so bad.
The U.S. Attorney's Office declined to comment on camera because the investigation is active and ongoing. But over the years, the Troubleshooters have spoken to many of Stefan Jr.'s customers and the Delaware County District Attorney, who filed more than 280 charges against him back in November.
Greg Stefan is not a bad businessman, he's a crook. He has robbed people. Over 69 victims have been identified so far, over $200,000 worth of money he's stolen from these people.
The new federal indictment alleges that between January 2018 and September 2023, Stefan, through his businesses 1843 LLC and Colonial Memorials, defrauded nearly 500 customers who had paid Stefan in excess of $1.5 million. The indictment also says Stefan demanded large upfront payments, often 100% of the purchase price, but routinely failed to fulfill their orders by the projected delivery date, if at all.
He has to be held accountable.
The federal case was investigated by the FBI, and if convicted on these federal charges, Stefan faces a maximum possible sentence of 140 years in prison. We reached out to Stefan's attorney but have not yet heard back. But previously, Stefan Jr. has cited financial hardship as the reason for the delays in non-delivery. By the way, the Stefan business has been a real family affair. It began with his father. Stefan's brother was also involved, and all three have faced legal trouble. Of course, we will continue to keep you updated, guys.
And to your point, you've been at this for a decade now, and it just keeps happening.
And this could be the thing that makes the difference. I mean, a maximum sentence of 140 years in prison if he's convicted.
And allegedly preying on people at the worst moment in their lives.
That is right.
Nydia, thank you.
Thank you, Nydia.